I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock, as that was my appointment, and it was far away. It was in Barhaven. So technically, it would take about 17 minutes to drive, but like an hour and a half on the bus. Hey, Jolan, how's it going? So I left this morning just after 8 on the bus. 9:30, I get a call from my I hate when plans change. And like, well, I didn't even find out until I'm already halfway there. Good. Yay! I mean, at no point did they leave a message. Apparently, they called. Well, I don't know the number, and we were on vacation until last Tuesday. So if they called while we were away, there was no messages. And it wasn't as if even if the doctor wasn't there, he like I think double booked because he was still in the office, but he rescheduled me. So now I have that doctor's appointment in a month's time. So I made a big salad with some spinach, a few tomatoes, baby tomatoes, some pepper, cucumbers, some olives. I have these Cilician olives, they're spicy. Some cottage cheese and just salt and pepper. Because there's enough spice from a little bit of the juices of the olives. It's actually really good. Or I'm really hungry. Because this is like the first thing I've eaten all day. Well, other than coffee. So, what are you having for lunch, Jalan? I'm drinking my water. And tomorrow hubby has an appointment. Hey, Joe. Oh, thanks. There's a few. You see, there's a few of the highlights in there. Hi, puppy's breath. Today is actually cold. Well, yesterday was cool. We turned off the AC yesterday. Today is cool. It's a high of 16 and low of 6. I just woke up. Oh yeah, you're homeschooled, right? It's like, aren't you supposed to be in school? You got to sleep in. No, my daughter Abby has the strangest sleep schedule. She has insomnia, so sometimes she'll go to sleep at like 10, but then she'll wake up at 3, and then or 3 or 4 in the morning, and then she's up, but then she's exhausted by the time she's done school and might have a nap. But no, I made the salad: spinach, red pepper, cucumber, some cherry tomatoes, olives, salt, pepper, and some cottage cheese. actually, when we were on vacation, her sleeping wasn't too bad. She was having, well, she was waking up late, but she's actually been good. Well, I mean, last week back to school, like school starts at 8, so she had to be up and out here, so she wasn't late last week. Today, I don't think she was late because I didn't get a phone call, but it was close because she left here at like 7:53, and school starts at 8. But this morning was rough. She did not want to wake up. I think she probably got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and fell back to sleep because last night she went to bed. Um, well, we were tired. We went to my in-laws. The volume. Why is talkback going on my computer? We got back from my in-laws just after 8, and I had to do some stuff at the house. Oh yeah, Village in Heaven. Yes. Well, we found a few new songs for this year that will annoy the crap out of her, so that if she is still sleeping. Yes, Village People. We've done Village People. We've done death metal, and um, but I think we're gonna do some annoying, like "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go" from the 80s. Just annoying stuff. Um, but yeah, no, we haven't. There was something else that Jeff found, a song that she hated. So we're gonna Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. Oh, she likes that. She likes the barking dogs and the meowing cats. Christmas carols. Yeah, she actually has that on like one of her playlists. Oh, would not annoy her. But no, we haven't had to do that yet. But this morning was rough getting her going. I think because the good thing is that this term she has biology first period, and she loves biology, and so that might be incentive to for her to get moving and not be late. Shatner speaking lyrics from songs like Strawberry Fields for me. Okay, I gotta find that on Google. I had to explain to her the the pauses, like the William being William Shatner, because she's not used to. She's watched some of the older Star Trek shows and stuff like that, but I go the way that she pauses for dramatic effect. I'm like, you're being like William Shatner, Captain Kirk, and she's like, what? Oh, no, she is. Yes. So that might be just enough incentive that even if she's tired, she'll get her butt out the door. Versus if it was religion or something else um, that she doesn't really care about and she just wants to pass, it might be less of an incentive. You have the. Will you come and see me over here, Abby? Hey, Amanda! How's it going? As I was saying earlier, I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment at 10. I find out 3/4 of my way there, after an hour and a bit on the bus, that my appointment got rescheduled. And apparently they called the house, but they didn't leave the message. They never tried my cell phone. Um, and apparently got rescheduled some point, maybe while we were gone, because there's no messages on the machine. And I wasted a $10 and a day pass because I was going to do that or come back, probably grab lunch or whatever. Um, so instead of just doing tapping it $3 there and $3 back. I did decide to do a day pass, which I might go back out this afternoon or something like that if I need to. Might do some running around if I can figure out something else. But I ran out the door. I was rushing out the door when Jeff was leaving and everything like that. And I just had coffee. I didn't grab anything to eat. And for a few. Okay, well, I'll still be here until there's nobody really here. Or until I have to actually do something, get off my butt. So, I was not impressed. So it got rescheduled for next month. Because I'm like, I could have done other stuff today besides wasting my morning. So, just got home, what, half an hour ago? I'm like, I'm starving. So I made a big salad for lunch. As I'm trying to eat healthier, I'm trying the Trim Healthy Mama plan again. I don't think I'll be doing it 100% because I can't do anything 100%. Last time I lost weight. So what are they going to make with the fabric? Jalon, what are they going to make with all that fabric? Fabric up here in Canada is really expensive. Yay, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's home, so I don't know why I was reconnecting. Well, okay. Also on top of things, my phone, I had to reset my phone. So my phone can only attach to Wi-Fi. It's not use. I can't use the data. I can use the phone part of it, but not the data yet. I have to reset the DNS settings or APN. There's 3 letters settings in there, and we're trying to find the right one. So that was also fun. Jeff's going to help me with that tonight because we just ran out of time on Sunday. My phone all of a sudden was working on Friday, and then it stopped at like just before lunchtime, and I had to reset it. So that hasn't been fun. Maybe this is the Murphy's Law, the 3 times rule. My phone having to reset on Friday, my appointment missed today. I'm trying to think of what the third thing would be. Or maybe that's it. I got these Sicilian olives. They're spicy. Only problem is there's a pit. Not excited. Well, also rare. Wow, that's good. I like any type of olives. Black. I love black olives. I like green olives. That's a great deal there, Jolan. Yeah, the kids aren't excited about school. Um, I did order Rowan she wanted a grad hoodie. So let's say like Trinity, like class of 19, and then she's getting her first initial and her last name down the sleeve. That's what she wanted. I'm like, okay. It's about price wise expensive, but not crazy, and it's at least good quality stuff. And that's all she's asked for. So, and for grad, if she's going to the prom or whatever, um, she already has a dress that's really nice and fancy that I got at a thrift store. If not, we can find her something different if she doesn't want that one. But she only wants to go with that if one friend doesn't want to go, one friend does. So she'll go wherever her friends drag her. What are you having for lunch, Amanda? And Jolan, what did you eat for your first meal of the day? Your brunch. Pizza. A low carb pizza, Amanda? I thought you were doing low carb. Spaghetti and sausage. Ooh, yum. Yeah, and I have to make the menu plan for this week, and I haven't. I have to sit down and do that. I took out shrimp for supper tonight, but I don't know what I'm doing with the shrimp. It might make a pasta with shrimp. So I have to make something so that Rowan has something that she can eat too. Because she's the one in the family that doesn't eat shrimp. What type of pizza, Amanda? Oh, sorry, no problem, Amanda. At least it wasn't just me. Mm. Yeah, I just turned 12. I was just getting hungry because I was starving. It's my breakfast lunch of salad. Is that a low carb pizza? starting to get full. Nope. But I thought you were doing low carb. Okay. As I was saying earlier, I'm because it's easier than making two things. True. Is I'm trying to do some um, of the Trim Healthy Mama plan, which is it's a low glycemic index plan, but it's not a lot of counting and measuring and all this stuff. So it's very free reigning, and like there's different meals. It's not just low carb. Excuse me. There's low carb meals, which are S meals, which are satisfied meals, and then there's ones that are higher in carbs and low in fat. They're called energizing meals. And then there's fuel pull meals, which are not really, they're low in fat as well as low in carb. So they're like, um, so they really help you burn both fuel sources. Basically, your body uses carbs as energy and then when you have fat, like you're eating fat, that is using the fat you have on you as energy versus the carbs because there's no carbs to get. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it. I've done this before, um, like 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago. And it worked really. Uh, yes, it worked really well. So basically, you get rid of white flour, white sugar. Um, Limit yourself to white rice, but you can still have that, but you should have brown rice. You white potatoes. And I mean, you could still have those things, but then that would be a crossover. You which doesn't mean which you can have sometimes, or you just fall off the wagon, and in 3 hours you start again. It's not it's not so strict. Like I have friends who are doing keto, and they're like counting how many carbs and stuff for their amount for the day, and the calories as well, and their macros or micros or stuff. And that's just like too much work, too much math. All I have to look at is in any given meal, if my meal has net carbs under 10 net carbs, it's an S meal and more fat. If it's more than 10 net carbs but under I think 30 or so, that's an E meal. And if it's under 10 carbs as well as under 10, but it has to have under 10 grams of fat for that one. If it's under 10 grams of fat, under 10 grams of carbs, then that's fuel pool. So I just have to do like look at it. So basically, if you had like um, my salad here, if it didn't have um, the olives, it could be a fuel pool. Like, with olives, bring it to the S because I have a big, huge salad. I have spinach, some cottage cheese, some peppers, some cucumbers, a few baby tomatoes, some Cilician spicy olives, and I just put salt and pepper because the cottage cheese basically made its with the juices of the olives made its own like salad dressing. But you could have put salad dressing or that on it too, and you basically try and eat more. You're basically eating stuff from scratch. You're eating more whole foods. You're eating more whole grains like quinoa and stuff like that, and beans and that. which I'm already doing, but it's are very is it buffered restrictions and counting, and I don't like doing that. Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say because we're supposed to get some rain here today too, but not till it's kind of gray right now because it's this afternoon. I guess it's noon, so could be any time. Is it still a tropical storm? Drinking water. So, what are you having for lunch, Florida Greg? Amanda, the pizza that you're having for lunch, did you make the pizza or did you buy the pizza? Little pizza ring from Aldi. But they look good and were biscuit. Ooh, yum. I've had those Jimmy Dean biscuits years ago. Um, when we've gone to the States and got them from, I think, Super. I haven't gone shopping cross border, I think, since 2016. Basically, since our dollar was pretty much at par. So getting stuff in the States was not that much more expensive. Now it's like 30 cents different. It's not it's not worth it. Yes, English muffin, fried egg, and sausage. Yeah, but Jimmy Dean sausages are really me. We sometimes up here in Canada get some Jimmy Dean just sausages, but not usually the packaged stuff. downside with green olives versus black olives is getting them off the pit. It's harder. Like the black olives seem to, you bite into them, the pit just falls out. Yeah, but here we can get other brands of like already pre-made English muffin type sausage, like sausage English muffin, egg, prepackaged stuff. You can usually get them at the corner stores, individually marked, and you can put them in the microwave there type thing. Or at the store, you can get a package of like 2 or 4. Is it buffering again? Okay, I don't see it buffering over here. I apologize if it's on my end. Okay, for now. Yes, there's always for now, right? So, awesome. That's good. Thanks, Amanda. Because I never quite know if it's my end or your end or somebody else's end or a combination of everything. Yeah, this week I'm going to be making some Asian dishes. They stay here, and we had a friend come by and check in on them um, a couple times a week. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the. See, cats are easy. So we had picked up this all-you-can-eat thing from Amazon. um, but it was actually for dogs. So actually, it worked better for our cats because we have one cat that likes to knock its food out of the bowl, but then it won't eat the stuff on the floor sometimes. So it was like the dog food bowl, but you fill it up. It was like 5 liters of water, and then there was a 5 liter of food that would last them for well over a week. So we filled it up before we left. We had a friend come by a few times while we were on vacation to check in on the cats, make sure that the water is fine, the dish wasn't messy, fill up the water, make sure the food is fine, fill it up if it needs to, or top it up, and change the kitty litter, and play with the cats. And that's the great thing with cats is that as long as they have food and water, I mean, we uh, raised the temperature of the house, um, not too high. Like we didn't turn off the AC, but we set it to about 22 or so versus 1917 for when we were normally here. Because the cats don't mind it a bit warmer. So so we saved a bit of energy hydro on that. Yes, cats are so much easier. Like we've gone away for just the weekend or whatever and not worried about the cats. Now, when we come back, so in the past, sometimes, like depending on the cats, they've left a mess or something like that. Usually, just like I don't know, they ate too much food and like had a fur ball or something, or they get all pissy and go meow 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 and like walk away and won't or hide, um, or we've had once when we've gone away on vacation. I don't know if with these two or with our old cat Smokey, she'd bite us. Like, where were you? And then take off. And so, yeah. But it's so much easier. Like, we had a princess wouldn't leave my side. Um, the first night we were home. And then after that, she left me. Sushi didn't leave Abby's side. But But no, they're no worse for wear. We also had a camera set up that if we could connect with the Wi-Fi, we could kind of see them and stuff. So, but all I can say is, knock on wood, thank goodness that we never had any issues, like there wasn't flooding or anything like that while we were gone. I've had friends who've had flooding and stuff, and they come back and like their basement's ruined or whatever. So this house hasn't really had a lot. We had flooding once, but that was because our water heater rusted out the bottom, and it was only like 7 years. Like we rented them, and so they had to come in and replace it. But it was only 7 years old. It wasn't even it had like they say it's like a 10 year warranty or like 10 year lifespan. It was only 7 years old. So yeah, but yeah, no, the hardest part, like we've had, well, finding somebody to come in, finding one of my friends to do that, one that you trust and everything like that. So, but with dogs, it is much harder because you have to take care of a dog, you have to walk a dog, you have to clean up after it multiple times a day. And dogs, if you, because usually you have to bring your dogs to somebody else's house to be taken care of because they're not going to necessarily want to stay at your house. And so then the dog's in a new environment, has a chance of like chewing up their shoes or making messes or whatever. Is and if you have farm animals, again, there's another thing. You have to have somebody come in and feed them and clean them, milk them if you had ones that need milking. Um, I mean, that's why you don't see a lot of like farmers taking vacations and stuff. And even when they try to, getting another farmer to take over their stuff is difficult. So it's one of those things that I would love to do homesteading and live in the country and have farm animals and that, but then the headache of trying to take a break would be difficult. Hey, Tom Tom, how's it going? It's going to rain today. Um, I'm glad I'm home and not out there when it does rain, right now at least. Oh, I didn't finish my salad. I'm full. I'm now starving so good. My lunch. Well, yes, we talk about food. You're starving and I'm full. Erg. Um, yeah, so I haven't figured out what I'm gonna make for supper tonight. I took out shrimp, but I don't. I have to make something that I can also make without shrimp for Rowan because she doesn't eat shrimp. So something I can make. Ouch! Ooh, I shouldn't have turned my neck. That hurt. Ooh. Let's see if anything inspires me. might might see if there's any chicken for her. Might see about chicken for her. I'm thinking pesto, chicken and shrimp and pasta. Yes, published a video, Joey's music, which is, I know, Jalon. I'll go to your channel and see what video. Oh, you just did a new song? I will check it out when I'm done here. I have it tabbed. What are you having for lunch, Tom Tom? Or I guess, well, it might be supper time for you now. Is it? Hey, Rosie, welcome back. Oh yeah, everybody go and support Joey. He's that's Jalon's music channel. Maybe he'll be spotted by a talent agent or that, like Justin Bieber was. Awesome. I still have a little bit of my salad left, but I'm full for now. I might eat it later, but one thing I did notice is that while I was on vacation, I was eating like 3 meals a day because I would be up early and I'd grab something to eat because, I mean, what else is there to do? And then we'd have lunch as a family and have supper. And then there was like snacking stuff. And it was like, I wasn't really, I wasn't really like hungry sometimes, but like, well, at home I'm used to eating like twice a day. I eat like brunch and then supper, and maybe a snack or two. But it was so much easier to drink water when it was readily available for you and brought to you. Going up and getting your own water, it's not as appealing as when you're on vacation. I finished this one. And also when you're on vacation, it's much warmer. Like today, it's cool. Like I have the patio door open. I have the heat off. I have the air off. I have it open a bit just to get some of the cool air in here. Cause it's cool out there. I went out I'm actually wearing pants for once. I'm wearing jeans. I went out today with jeans and a t-shirt, and it was a little cool, but I'm like, eh. When I was halfway there to my appointment, that didn't happen. I can't get over it. I contemplated, I'm like, I should have probably grabbed a hoodie or a sweater or something, but I didn't. But it's supposed to go hot again later on this week. Like this weekend is supposed to be actually hot again. I've been making savory waffles with bacon, scallions. Ooh, chipotle maple. Ooh, chipotle maple would sound yummy. Oh, I would put if you can make or find a bacon jam, that would taste yummy. Sour cream would be good too. Yeah, no, yes, a, a maple a maple bacon a maple bake so you have a little bit of sweet, like a chutney or jam, or even an onion jam, a sweet onion jam, like a Vidalia onion. Yeah, that sounds yummy. Very fancy. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing this week. I have to think of some meal preps of having some stuff ready for like either lunches or quick snacks. Yeah, I'm coming over. That sounds real much better than my salad. But I'm not hungry anymore. I'm full. I like using my waffle maker for things other than waffles too. Like I've made tuna cakes in there and potato cakes, just so I don't have to dirty another pan. Adding to things looks fancy, but it's just no control. Well, yeah, it's kind of like in MasterChef. Have you ever watched the cooking shows like MasterChef, and you see they get all fancy and go think all outside the box, but then each component might taste good individually, but there's no cohesiveness, no storyline, no progression of flavors. So they would have been better to do just one thing versus like, pork three ways, but all three ways don't make any sense to it one another. But yeah, I do that too. I get very creative sometimes and throw a whole bunch of things that at the end sometimes it's only me eating it. Nothing wrong with lots going on. My family actually likes lots going on. My family actually likes no story. Like sometimes, okay, a lot of times my meals, my suppers, or whatever are because of what I'm craving. So if all of a sudden I'm craving Asian food, I'm craving Asian food and I need to make Asian food. But then it's like, oh, but I want samosas too, so I'll make some samosas. Or oh, I really want Capri's chicken. So sometimes it might be some egg rolls, some samosas, and some Capri's chicken. All three things do not make any sense together, but they all taste good. My family definitely likes a smorgasbord type of meal. That's one of our favorite things is to do like a whole bunch of different things as a meal, and then we add a few more things the next day. So it's two separate smorgasbord type meals. Throw in a soup there, and you got a third day. Stream of consciousness cooking. Ooh, feta cheese would be yummy. of that. Everybody choose what they like. Put your bunch back down here. Oh, thanks. Am I good? I think. Okay, I think. Is that better? Well, I hope it works out better. Is this better? Maybe I'll try rebooting my phone. There. Is that better? Hopefully. Hopefully that's okay. Yay! Yay! Welcome back. I apologize. I don't know why the internet's acting up. I'm the only one here. Welcome back, everybody. Oops. Okay, don't want to knock that over. So, yeah, let me see what. How much walking have I done today? 2,650 steps. So half of my 5,000 goal. I put down a goal of 5,000 a day to kind of, as long as I get over 2,000, I'm happy, but closer to 5,000 is a goal. If I get more than that, I'm ecstatic. Tomorrow will be a lot more walking too, because we have to go to, I have to bring Jeff to his ophthalmology appointment down on, oh, I got the hiccups, Carling. So there's that. I'm going to get some water and some heat in my coffee. Here, come with me. Ah, don't drop my phone. That would not be good. Erk. Get some water. Kitchen. I'm gonna get some coffee. He like walks with Jen as it. See, I'm awful. Look at me. I don't like closing any cupboard doors. Let's see how many cupboard doors are open. 1, 2, 3. Ah, 4, 5. Well, those ones are closed. 6, 7, 8. Come. I'm gonna buy some candles at Bath and Beyond. Yes, we have Bath and Body Works. See, I'm short, so don't hit me. See, like for example, look these ones here. They hit the top of my hair. Now they hit Jeff, but that's Jeff's cover. that's his snack cover. That's his bin with some snacks. There's some peanuts. There's some. Oh, pick this up at Costco because he likes the Kraft cheese. You could just get the cheese, and then his ravioli and crackers for soup. And that's his chunky. And I have Ziploc bags up there. Oh, I was never bought one. Yeah, that's his snack drawer. Oh, I was gonna heat up coffee. Where's my cup? Um, I did. So I only picked up. I only have one candle from them that I love the smell. At winter, it's called Winter. It smells really good, but you can only get it at wintertime. I wish they had this scent in hand cream. It's really nice. I do like some of their hand creams. I wish I had lots of money because I would buy all their scented hand soaps. But I find they're expensive. I cannot justify spending $3 for hand soap. Where'd my coffee cup go? I get their deal when I go and get like whatever their deals are when you have like buy 3 get 3 free or something like that. Oh, this is my coffee mug from Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata. And yes, they have the cable car, the only one in the Caribbean. It goes all the way up the mountain. And yes, the mountain has a big, huge, whopping Jesus on a cross up there. And we went there on a Sunday, so I said, oh, that's kind of like our church, right? Yeah, their candles. So I picked up that candle. It was a special of. I only picked up one, because they had there is one time of the year where they have a special on their candles where it works out that their candles are, I think it's buy 2 get 3 free or buy 3 get 2 free or something like that. and their candles work out to be about just under $10 each, which isn't that bad for um, for a big huge candle. And they do burn well. Like, they don't just burn like fast. I'm just heat up my coffee. But I more like Abby and I like the hand soaps. Rowan likes the perfumes. On the Conver, there is on the Corcovado. There's the statue. Handles are $10.95, but they last forever. No, I like me candles lit. I'll burn my water and then I'll come back for my coffee. Because he's afraid of fire. I mean, just because he was a kid that liked to play with napkins and hand them over candles, he's like, he doesn't like it when it's lit. But and also certain smells bother him. So put my water down. Gonna take my bowl away. But Rowan loves the peach spray and loves the vanilla. The vanilla, I hate vanilla. I love eating vanilla. I like tasting vanilla. But there's something in vanilla spray, like some other chemical, that make the vanilla smell. Yes, winter, if they have it, it was only available in the wintertime. Hey, Steve! We live in an earthquake. Well, yeah, you don't want to have them lit and have an earthquake. Um, yeah, so I was gonna say, Rowan likes. Oh, what's this one? Magic in the Air. I like that one too. But she likes the glittery ones. Let's see what does Abby like. Oh, the winter mint one was nice, very minty. Hand cream, scent of hand cream. Has Steve guys? Oh, Jalon is also in here. 3 guys in the house. I just rolled. And how long does 150 cigarettes last, Steve? Some coffee mug? Border plata. Oh. Where's the cream? Ooh, you want to see what I made? I made corn relish. I chopped up the why it looks more red, because I chopped up the red peppers finely in my food processor, so it made it more red. I think Steve said, oh, darn. Okay. Gonna have to put you down for a second. I need 2 hands. Ah! That's the... Ah! Stay. Stay for... I ripped the little pull tab thingy. Ouch. And now I can't pull it. So I use a knife. There we go. Ah. Oh, I got this at Valley Village. Because this is from 2005. We went to Disney in 2011. But yeah, so I'm wearing t-shirt and jeans. And you know me, I don't like wearing... it was too cold. I was going to wear my jean shorts. But yeah, I made corn relish. So there'll be a video on that. Really easy to make. I used some free corn I had from the corn roast on Friday. I got a bunch of corn. I still have corn. I threw some in the freezer. I have some in my fridge. I have no room in my freezer. Corn relish video. Easy. Yummy. Better than the store-bought. Now this relish looks more red because I chopped up the Peppers small. The last time I did all by hand. I chopped up the peppers, but I figured I'm using my food processor. It was much faster. I got my coffee. Mm. Now I'm gonna try and sit this back down. Erg. So not completely done all the unpacking from vacation. Why? Because I'm a person that just doesn't like to do anything fully. I do 80% and I stop. So I got emptied 3 suitcases. I still have 1 suitcase to empty. 90% of the stuff that from that suitcase is stuff for the bathroom, like shampoos and conditioners and soaps and stuff, and then our snorkeling gear. But I just haven't had the energy to do it because I'm like, oh. And then the other suitcases are still empty, but they're in my living room because where they were in the basement, I have something else in the way. So I have to go downstairs and move the thing that I put in the way before our vacation to put our suitcases back. Get the talcum powder suitcase cleaned. No, that's the one that's left. Yes, the talcum powder, baby powder suitcase, which I could have sworn that they thought I was carrying drugs or something in there. Oh, it was hilarious. Because I mean, they had to go. So if you ever do go to Dominican, so they 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 had to go through the suitcase, and they wanted me there. Okay, well, I'm sure that our suitcases have gone through before. I know when we were on the cruise, somebody had gone through our suitcases, like because there was a tag that said that they went through, but nobody brought us down. So I don't know if they were seeing what was in there or something came up as in the scan. But going through the suitcase, I mean, there's the snorkeling gear, there's some clothes, and they're just stuffed in there because I was just like stuffing in because that was the suitcase that weighed the last. It smells like baby bum, like I'm like it's baby powder. It says baby powder. Is it buffering again? Yeah, I don't know how. So I apologize in advance about any advertisements or that because I don't know how where they put them or that. You just click on to monetize and they put them where they are. I apologize. I need to reboot. See you later. Green tobacco. Well, what's funny when I was in Puerto Plata, all of my when I was watching the people on YouTube, all my advertisements were Spanish. 99% of them. So apparently there's Uber in Puerto Plata because I kept on getting Uber advertisements, and I'm like, I don't understand the advertisements. I speak English. Aw, thanks, Amanda. Yeah, so I don't know how good the whole advertisement part is because during the whole time in Puerto Plata, all my advertisements were like 99% of them were Spanish, and every once in a while there was one that didn't have necessarily words, but was Spanish, like it was like a driving car or whatever, and then it would have like something written in Spanish. And I'm like, when I signed up to YouTube, I speak English, right? Like, I understand that there's advertisements in Spanish because I'm there, but you would think that they would still send me English speaking advertisements because no, no español, no, what's the word? Speak. No comprende. No, that's understand. No, all I know, oh, blind. Oh shoot. Hey Google, what is blind in Spanish?
Ciego.
Ciego. Ciego. Hubby was ciego and Abby was ciega. Habla. There we go. Tourist ones, because you would think if something was local too, that they want people to see. Yes, you'd have it for their language too, but have it also in English or other languages, so that we go, oh look, there's because there was advertisements for some local stuff. I don't know what they were, but looked like like a Vegas show type spot. 100 years ago, most poor people smoked it. It was way too expensive. Wow. Hi there, princess. Either. Never try. And princess has come to say hello. Let me see if I tilt this a little bit more. So you can see princess. Uh, Not really. Really. I could tilt it back, but not forward. Okay, I'll bring you down. There's princess. Here's princess. The star of the show. She's like, oh, she needs a monthly scratch up here. Oh, got silly kitty. Oh, look at you. Sugar. Well, I used to smoke cigarettes, but then I quit literally the day I found pregnant with Rowan. And I tried the other, like, couple times, not anything, just because I didn't like it. Where she has cement paws. Ah. Yeah, I like chocolate and coffee. If I ever found out that I could not have either, I would be very sad. Yes, she's now lying down on my lap, wanting me to pet her more. But I'm like, no, you can sit there. She's just content, just lying down and being a weight on me, like a weighted blanket, and a purring one at that. Right, princess? Oh yeah, and she's a pain in the butt with Sushi. This morning I got up in the middle to go pee. Sushi came in and meowed and wanted to be petted, so I pet her. She came out of Rowan's room and meowed at her and wouldn't let Sushi pass. I went. I'm like, it's the middle of the freaking night, cat. Yes. Well, this is what I love doing. Is if I go lie down, if I have a headache, she'll come up next to me and she'll lie by my stomach or my back, whichever. If she lies by my head, she tends to like try and paw me and try and lick me, and then she'll bite my chin. I don't like that, so I prefer her down. Oh yeah, she's a brat. She's like, I'm gonna put you in your place there, Sushi. So she'll come and lie down, and it's like kind of like she put makes me sleepy. Yeah, the purring just goes. It's like, oh, I'm tired. Better ish on vacation. Um, it was a bit sore. Well, I think part of it was okay. I was less stressed, so part of my soreness on my top, my back, is stress. It's completely stress, and even though I'm back, I think. Am I back?